Trying to find somewhere that's quiet, shady, not like shady in a bad way, but like away from the sun, because my white body gets burnt real easy. So it is a beautiful day out though. So we're gonna find somewhere nice and I'll be back. All right, this seems like it's a nice spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because nobody's around me. Whew. It's a beautiful day, but man, it's hot. So it makes it extra hard to breathe in that mask. So yeah, anyway, here we go. Oh shit! Woo! What's up guys, my name is Sam Becker, and if you're new to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for future notifications on content where I put out videos regarding anxiety hacks, how to look at negative situations in a more positive light, and life productivity hacks to help you live a more happy, stress-free life. So today I actually wanted to share something a little bit more personal and vulnerable to you guys. You know, coronavirus and COVID-19 is getting crazy. One of my coworkers that I'll leave anonymous for privacy reasons tested positive for coronavirus, and I was in fairly close quarters with them with a mask on, but still nonetheless gets you thinking, right? And you know, because of that, upper management advised us that it might be a good idea to get tested just in case, you know, for the safety of ourselves and obviously the safety of others. So I'll go ahead and leave a link down below as well in case you guys are interested in getting tested. If you do live in the California, LA County area, there's a bunch of different places you can test. It's free, drive-thru, real safe, from what it seems like. So I actually signed up to get a test taken today. And I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts with you about that. And I hope I can film it for you guys to see in case you guys are nervous about getting the test like I am, which is why I'm creating this video for you guys. I want you guys to have a, you know, inside scoop on like how I'm thinking and how I typically handle stuff like this, you know, because this is kind of stressful. So for me, I was experiencing, you know, shortness of breath and like coughing. But the thing is, with anxiety, that naturally causes shortness of breath. So I'm not sure if it was that or stress or what. So anxiety plays tricks on you, and I'm just thinking that's probably what it is, because majority of the time I'm fine. Right now I feel fine. I'm just a little bit nervous and I'm not dreading this test, but I'm definitely nervous because I don't know what to expect necessarily. And the coughing, I think, is just seasonal allergies with the weather change as well. It was cold, now then it rains, then it's hot, and it's spring, and so I think I am just getting in my head about it. But nonetheless, I wanted to be safe and just go ahead and get tested and just have that peace of mind, you know, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And you know, I'll be honest with you guys. Preparing for this test has been a mental battle for myself. On one hand, I don't even want to know because I don't know what kind of anxiety that will bring me if I do know. And you know, on the other hand, if I do want to know, then that gives me some peace of mind and I'll know what to do, which is the better option, obviously. But for those with anxiety, you don't want to add to it, right? So here's what I'm thinking. This is my thought process during all of this. Worst case scenario versus best case scenario. You know, just kind of weigh it out and see how you can handle both situations. So I'm thinking to myself, best case scenario, it's negative. Great. That means I continue the social distancing. I continue to wash my hands 80,000 times a day. And try not to touch my face all day, and you know, wear a mask when out in public. Right now there's nobody around and it feels really nice to be out without a mask on, so I think I'm okay right here. But so that's the pro. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, let's say I test positive, right? What am I exactly afraid of at this point? Because right now I don't feel all that bad. I'm overall a healthy person. Yes, I have a cough, but is it really limiting what I can do? Not really. These headaches, you know, and shortness of breath. I think I have a headache because of the weather change, honestly. I think it's the same thing with the cough, but still want to be safe. But you know, what am I afraid of? Is that it's going to turn into something even worse? Of course, that's always, yeah. But you know what? We'll deal with that when we get there. And overall, like I said, I'm a healthy person. Can I work out if I wanted to right now? Yeah. Can I film these videos for you guys right now? Yeah. Can I play with my dogs at home? Yes. So if I test positive right now, what does that really change? And you know, honestly, I am ultimately very confident that regardless of the outcome, I will be, you know, supported and loved. And you know, I don't want to be overly preachy to you guys at all, because I know we all have our own beliefs, and I'm not here to judge anybody. But you know, if you do choose to comment down below, please keep in mind that everyone believes in not everyone's beliefs are going to be the same. So try to be mindful and respectful of other people's beliefs as well. So with that being said, I do want to share that, you know, I believe in a higher power. I do believe that God is watching over us all, and he does have a plan for all of us. And whether he wants me to test negative or positive, that's I'm in his hands. There's not much I can do because he knows what's going to happen. I don't. So that's really what helped me kind of really relax about it. You know, it's like, well, okay, if it's negative, that's what needs to happen. Okay, well, if it's positive, that's what needs to happen. And at this point, you know, I would imagine that I would have more symptoms if things were going to go bad. You know, knock on wood and say my prayers, but I really don't think that I am going to be in bad shape in one way or the other, you know, negative or positive. So I'm just trying to stay ahead of it, of my mind, before my mind takes over and wants to go in a spiral of different anxiety moments. So I'm getting ahead of it. I'm beating it to it. Because let's face it, our minds are a powerful thing. We can manifest a lot of things by just thinking and believing in it. So I'm choosing to believe that God has a plan, and I'm going to be taken care of one way or another. And it's helped me relax a lot about it. You know, I've been talking to, you know, friends and my mom and about this same exact thought process, and I'm thinking, well, what is it really going to change right now, knowing all this? How am I choosing to handle all this? You know, because honestly, I don't expect it to change much. You know, I'm still able to work out, still able to, you know, like I said, hang out with my dogs and stay home, and, you know, I'll just have to isolate if it's positive, you know, and I'm really not expecting it to affect my life the way that it has affected others. You know, I believe a lot of us are probably walking around with very mild symptoms. Couldn't think of the word there. And you know, my heart truly goes out to the ones that are suffering, and this really has affected them. You know, and my prayers go out every day, every morning. It's a morning ritual for me to say a prayer for us all, that we're all going to be okay at the end of this. And you know, I do know a handful of people that have tested positive, or one of their family members have tested positive, and it's crazy how much this whole thing has affected everybody. All we can really do is practice the, you know, safe protocols and try to protect ourselves as best as possible. Eat healthy, exercise, vitamins and teas and all that, sleep and water. I have my water here at all times with me. It's all we can really do is protect ourselves and stay in good shape so our bodies know how to respond to all this. And breathe and just try to remember that everything will be okay. Try to relax about it, because my anxiety has been going crazy off and on throughout this entire thing because I don't know how to handle this. This is new for all of us, so I'm teaching myself how to handle it. And my therapist once said, everything that you've learned you can unlearn. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? But she was right. And I'm like, okay, well, I learned how to think negatively. I learned how to develop crutches to help me through some negative shit. And I'm like, okay, well, I can teach myself how to not do those things. Okay. So it just goes to show that your mind is adaptable. So how are you choosing to look at all this? And how are you choosing to protect yourself against all this? That's all we can really do, is be as safe as we can. And I really hope that this has helped you in some way. Just really sharing my full thought process with you guys, because I've worked really hard to be able to feel and think these different ways, because I'm choosing to. That's hard. That took me a while to learn how to do that, and I'm very thankful to have that skill and that tool on my belt. And I want to encourage you guys to, if you do feel anything, go get tested. Just get it over with. And then that way you know what to do instead of not knowing, because that's how I feel. I feel like if I don't go, then I'm going to be sitting there thinking every single day, should I go? Should I go? Should I go? Should I go? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, let me just get it over with. Let me just do it and see what happens. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just hurry up. So, with that being said, I should probably go get this over with. So, wish me luck. I don't really know what to expect. I know a little bit based on the video that they let you see. They tell you how to prepare for it. So I watched that. Seems like a very straightforward, really easy process. Shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes or so. So it's not like the freaking DMV where you're gonna be in line for 3 hours and then paged like the meat markets. All right, I'm gonna go do this thing. Wish me luck, guys. As I'm walking to my car, I really hope they let me film this, because that's gonna suck not having any content of me doing it after talking about all this. So I'm really hoping that they'll let me film it in some way, or I can find a way to sneak it so they can't see it, so I can still film it. So yeah, we'll see. Done. Just wanted to share my thoughts about the whole process. That was actually very, very simple, very easy. But yeah, you basically you're going through this drive-thru, and this lady comes and she asks you for your confirmation slip. So you hold that up against the window and she writes it down, and then you have to show her your ID, just to confirm that that's you, of course. And then she asks you if you've eaten in the last 20 minutes or had anything to drink in the last 20 minutes. And then you keep going forward. She puts the post-it on your window so that they don't have to check your ID every single time. Even though they did on this one stop, because I didn't want to have my ID on the dash the whole time. because I was afraid I was gonna lose it. But they actually give you everything with like a little claw thing, which is kind of crazy, like one of those claw things that they use to pick up trash. So it's pretty crazy. Like there's no contact with you at all. Um, yeah, and then you drive to the next area where um, they explain everything to you while you're still with your window up. So they make it really, really safe for you, so you're not at all in contact with anyone. So they give you the instructions, telling you what to do. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. They have you cough 3 times in your car, um, and then they have you swab the left side of your cheek for 10 times. So 10 times on the left cheek, and then you do 10 times on the right cheek, and then after that you do 10 times on the roof of your mouth, which freaking tickled, by the way. So heads up, if you're getting tested, it tickles. Um, yeah, and then you basically you put the little swab in the test tube, and then you ziplock that in the bag that it comes in, and then you drive up to um, the little bin where you have to throw it away at. They can't take it from you, so you have to drive up to this little trash bin and do your best to make it in one shot. I was actually kind of nervous that I was going to miss it, but yeah, like that's pretty much the test. It's really, really straightforward, really easy, really quick. The whole thing took like 5 minutes. And, at this point, I still feel pretty calm about the entire thing. I think that, regardless of the results, I think I'll be safe. I'll be okay, because, like I said, I am choosing to believe that I already have a plan. Like whatever is destined to be will be, and I'm choosing to cast all my anxieties and fears and worries, onto God. So that's really helped me kind of relax throughout the whole thing. And if you do get tested, just remember that. Remember to stay positive, and just remember that whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and you just need to do your best to stay strong. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys wanting to see the process. And again, if you are looking to get tested, I'll leave the link down below in the description if you are in California and if you are in LA County. Go ahead and do that. It's free, it's easy, it's quick. And I believe they said the results should come in hopefully between 3 and 4 days. So if I'm tested negative, they're going to send me an email, and if I test positive, they're gonna call me. So not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit, worried every time I see like an unknown phone number. It's gonna be like an oh shit moment. So, but yeah, it should be good. I have a good feeling about all this, so we shall see. But thank you guys again for joining me on this journey, and stay tuned for the results. All right, guys. I was right in the middle of my quarantine at home workout when I got the results to my COVID-19 coronavirus test. So let me actually take a quick shower and get myself cleaned up and have a chance to process all this. And I'll be back to share my thoughts and the results. So stay tuned. All right, much better. Now that I'm all clean, I am happy to share with you the results of the test. Halfway through my workout, I received an email, not a phone call, an email that said I tested negative. I just want to really take the time to share my thoughts with you guys about this whole thing. So a lot of it was very stressful on my mind, of course. But yeah, I am very thankful, very, very thankful that I am in good shape. I'm still going to be doing the same things that I was before. The only difference is now I don't have to worry about thinking I have symptoms when I don't. So the shortness of breath that my anxiety causes, I don't have to worry about that. Spiraling down into like a panic phase, because, I don't know if you're the same as me, but with anxiety, I'm also a slightly hypochondriac. So when I start thinking things, I'm like, oh, well, I have that. And then my anxiety goes crazy. So luckily I took the test and I came back negative with it. So that should help a lot. And I won't have to worry too much about being over hypochondriac with this whole thing. And I'm just really, really thankful. That just goes to show, that, social distancing and washing your hands and covering your face with the mask and, keeping your body healthy with healthy foods and exercise and water, again, always with me. But it goes to show that it actually works. So continue just to practice the safe protocols, because I'm not gonna say that it works 100%, but you limit your likelihood of it, latching onto you by doing these things. So take it very seriously, be safe. And again, if you guys are interested, I am more than happy to share with you guys what supplements I'm taking, what my morning ritual is with my morning supplement cocktail, I like to call it, to help boost my immune system and everything like that. So if you're interested, go ahead and leave a comment down below saying interested, and I'll go ahead and make a quick video about what I do every morning and what I like to do during my workouts, and what I the kind of stuff that I take to help me stay ahead of with my immune system. So again, if you are having any kind of symptoms, just go get tested, and I'll leave the resources down below in this video as well. If you are in LA County and in California, there's a bunch of different testing centers, so just get tested. It's a huge weight off your shoulders when you finally get the results. It's stressful waiting in between testing and like today, but it's so worth it. Like, you'll just know what to do. You'll have better guidance on what to do, and it's just I just feel so much better. I feel like, okay, now I can have my home workouts and not be worried that I'm overexerting my own energy and it's going to cause problems because I'm not feeling well, So now I can just do my workout and continue with my supplements, my food, everything, just keeping healthy, just my normal routine, because apparently it's working, and I hope that you guys are keeping safe as well. One more thing for you guys as well. If you guys are looking for a custom mask, my friend made this for me as a surprise gift, and I freaking love it because it's way more breathable than those medical ones, and they don't have like those little fibers, if you know what I'm talking about. They just tickle your face and I get irritated. So this is so much better, a lot more comfortable. I can breathe a lot better in this mask. So if you are interested in checking out her shop, I'll leave a link down below as well, and I encourage you to check it out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for checking out these videos, and I'm really excited to share more with you guys. So leave a comment down below, again, if you're interested in knowing about the supplements, and also if you are experiencing any kind of like difficulties with anxiety or productivity, or just keeping positive. That's what this channel is all about. I'm here to help you guys, and I am loving the feedback that I'm getting from you guys. So please keep it coming. I appreciate your guys' support so much more than I could ever express. So I'm looking forward to producing more content for you guys. And I will be back with another video every Monday. For now, that's the schedule, every Monday. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications on the more content that comes out when I release them, so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Thanks. Bye. My results come in negative. Great. So then I continue wearing a mask, I continue washing my hands, I continue wearing a mask, and what did I say? But it's super comfortable, machine wash friendly, and I can't get it over my ear. There we go. Sorry, I know there's so much stuff.
Just go.
Okay, ready?
Dad, can you move your feet? That'll be in the bloopers.
In a less enthusiastic way. I'm just kidding.
Less jazz hands. I'm just kidding.
I wish I had like American, like...
America. Yeah, that'd be so funny. Hold on. That's you.
Thank you. I felt that was like shit.
Okay. Okay. Ow!